spent Block B trying to talk to people who have heard about the AM show, because everybody has heard about the AM show, right? So they're going around talking to people, telling them or asking them what they think about the show, whether they are hyped up waiting for the 3rd of November, which I'm hyped up for. I'm so excited, I'm pumped up, I'm amped. Yeah.
The AM show.
Heard about the AM show?
When does it air? Where does it air?
We're from the AM show.
Huh?
Kai, what AM show?
The AM show, yes.
You have heard of the?
Yes.
She's heard about the AM show. What have you heard?
Nothing. Like I just saw the flyer around.
Are you amped?
No, please.
Don't you want to get amped? Like amplified.
Yeah. Oh, like current amplification.
Yeah.
Oh no, please.
You never heard about the AM show?
No.
Amped.
Oh, okay, no.
Did she just say armed? Like,
What are they arming for?
I think I've heard it around, like in the air.
in the air?
Or is it maybe when I'm in for my son too from?
I'm sure that is what it is.
Oh my gosh, where have you been living? Under a rock?
Can I have your attention for a couple minutes? Got some things I need to mention. I hope you let me finish.
We're finally on, Charlie. We are finally on. My breath. I don't like to see somebody tells you it's easy to come up with a show, to organize a show. The person doesn't know what they're talking about, Charlie. It's been hectic, but we thank God, by the grace of God, the Amped show is finally on. My name is Echo. You must come and copy Ofori, aka Slim Shady, aka Charlie. The fact that I found the means I don't get your girlfriend, Charlie. Wait, Charlie, come quick back, don't I? Yeah, need that. So, Charlie, anybody who has heard about the Amped show, this is us. We are finally on, and this is the hot topic segment where we talk about whatever has happened during the week, big stories during the week, and let's just hear a few crazy people's thoughts on some of these issues. So we have a few of these crazy people on our set. We have the indefatigable, voluptuous, hot and sexy Fafa Fiano. We have Amakunedu. We have Lord himself, the Lord himself, and then we have Bernice Onenyaku. And there's some Burkina Faso, something like that.
Charlie.
What's been going on there?
Yeah, the people got fed up and they decided to take action.
2014 cool, how?
Charlie.
2014. Okay, well, 2014, well, that's sort of cool. The military has sort of taken.
That they didn't start it.
Okay, they didn't start it. Okay, they didn't start.
What got the president out was not military intervention.
Exactly.
True.
It was the people.
It was the people.
So it's more or less democracy because they wanted him out. More
Really?
or less. Just in a way, because they
In
are
a
not
way.
for him.
But how do you know they are the majority?
But they are the so it's just a small
It
group
was
that
the
are
people
doing.
in the city that did that. What about the people in the other area?
Okay, that's true.
I
So
mean-
we can't call it.
No, but then the city is, say, Accra, cosmopolitan. So it carries a lot of people.
But you can't say Accra talks for the whole country.
In a way.
In a way, it does.
In a way, it does.
Hey, people will kill you if you say that.
In a way, we're
But-
just being.
But then I think if you even put yourself in the shoes of the people, imagining that the president has been in power for 27 years, since he himself, came to power through something similar to a military coup himself. And I mean, if he had not seen any development here, and the thing that precipitated all these things was that he wanted to extend his term of office. I mean, after 2017,
Change the constitution.
Yes, he wanted plans being made to change the constitution. Yeah, election was supposed to take place in September next year, I think so. And then he couldn't wait. He wanted to, do that thing. And
It's a thing with African presidents and
It's
to go through power like that, just like that.
You won't say that.
I think it's all because
Well,
of what
many
they go
African
through.
presidents have done that actually. Yeah, true. But some have. I mean, it's like, but the thing that we find in Africa, though.
It's African leadership.
African leaders do that.
Honestly, like it's African. They want to.
How many countries do you have in Africa? And how many of them are doing this?
They've done it.
Okay,
in the past.
fine. So it's not representative. We hear you. Pension, the control, and this problem of our strike actions and people not being entirely. They don't believe our government to take care of them, take care of this fund.
Yeah.
What can we do about this?
Yeah, in the first place, what I think now is that because it doesn't look like there's going to be an immediate solution, as in what the workers want, as in the management of the fund being transferred into their own hands. I think the government should be open for now about what they are doing with the money, how much money is coming into the fund. so that eventually there will be a release. They will hand over authority, responsibility, everything to the private sector workers for them to decide who will manage their funds. But for now, the government seriously has to be open about it and open up their books, open up whatever is happening in the Bank of Ghana, open up whatever is in the temporary trust fund, so that the workers will be able to know, okay, this is what we've gotten there so far, this is how it's going to be spent.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
I don't agree with it. Aside the fact that the people don't trust the government to handle this well, I think their demand that the system is decentralized is what should have been done from the beginning, because there are so many labor groups. So if you sort of localize the management of pension funds, it's easier, because I'm a teacher. I go to this association after I'm done with serving the nation or whichever sector I'm in. I go to this particular association, and it's for us. So we trust them. We know they are handling us, and they themselves are in the sector, so they understand what's going on. But everything being in the hands of the government, and the fact that we can't trust the government.
We can trust the government if we want to, but they haven't proven themselves worthy of the trust. So unfortunately, I also think that we should just take. Where do you want to take the money? It's ours. Like, we've been handling the workers. Let me just say that the workers have been handling their.
What are you earning going?
The workers have been handling their money before this thing came into. So why is it that now? And in fact, when it came into force, a whole year, you haven't given them their money. That alone is a no-no.
Yeah.
That alone is a no-no. So
Nagras, right? They have this fund where they do contributions. So when any of their members has cancer or something, they take care of it without any other payment. This is the kind of quality things that people who are gone on pension need. Okay, and if the government doesn't seem like it's ready to even pay them just within that year, then what confidence are they supposed to have in them?
So three of you say decentralized, one of you says governments do better. Eventually move the thing. So self-governance in shortest possible time. Self-governance now.
Right now.
Interesting. Okay. That was the hot topic segment. You should just pick a few issues that happened during the week and just highlight them a little bit and give you a little bit of insights and solutions into them. Be right back. next segment is going to tell us a little about what the show is about. We have some crazy people here. Seriously, these people, they kill me. I feel like I haven't done anything in life when I see them. And basically, we want to find out how you can change your passion, your gifts, your dreams into a profitable business or into a career, okay? I have Sena Ahadji on my immediate left. She is an illustrator, graphic designer, photographer, visual artist. She sings, doesn't want anybody to know. But she's brilliant with the arts, she's amazing. And she did this mural. And to her left, we have the indefatigable Marique, eccentric Marique. He's a fashion designer, he's a graphic designer, he does everything design. He's a photographer as well. And we have the one and only Miss Na. She was called to the bar this year at the age of 29. She is amazing. And then on the far left, we have Ish. CEO of ISH casual brand. He's wearing his own products there. What is it, a boss? Something like that. Something of the sort. And specifically for you, how has it been entering this field as a woman?
I'm on a mission to leave a print before my time is up. Okay. Let's put it that way. So it's not a limitation. I don't feel restricted or anything. If anything, I just hope to inspire other women or men to just make a difference and make a change. That's the most important thing.
People mock you? People find it funny that you're doing what you're doing?
No. I think they're surprised. They're surprised? Yes. But if you do something and if you do it well, nobody will mock you.
Knie, let me go to you with Ish. Because you haven't yet gone into the tertiary and you've started up. Yeah. So how has that been for you?
First of all, the reason why that happened was because at a point I was confused as to exactly what I wanted to do. And this happened when you're multi-talented, not to blow my own horn or anything, but
oh, you're blowing.
Yeah. But really, that's what it is.
He's a singer too. He's a singer. You see him on the show. He's a singer. Yeah.
Yes, but when you're multi-talented, sometimes it's difficult to pinpoint, a particular thing and say this is what I want to do, because you feel like you're not being fair. God has given you exactly.
So Marie, you said on here that you have sort of set aside your dreams for making experience in the corporate and a work environment. Why did you, you talked about a plan, that sort of thing, but why didn't you just go straight, maybe like Sena did? Just go straight to do what you have to do. Why is it important? Why do you think it's important to have that kind of experience?
I think, first of all, if you have to start working in this field of the arts and you are going to be in it just to get some small money and to make life easy for you, you are not doing it right. That's where you need to go back to the drawing book and plan. You should start seeing your talent as a brand, as a career.
But can I start up with that talent? Can I start it up? Do I need to move into a company?
You don't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the question I'm asking.
You don't need to move if you have a plan.
If you have a plan.
If you have a plan and you are very, very serious with your work,
you will get the resource.
You will get the resource. When you start, it will be very difficult. But after a few jobs, you get referrals. You get all of these people coming on board. Like Sena said, and before you realize you are on it.
Okay.
If you don't have a plan,
then it's
you can go back. You can go into the corporate world and work and come back. If you don't have a plan, you still fail.
Now, I think is it different in your field?
It's slightly different in the sense that for law, that's what I do. It's a practice, like I'm saying, and unfortunately, that's how the system is. You become better only by experience, and some of the experience you can gain from working with other people who have worked longer in the field than you have. One of the partners in my firm keeps saying that the only difference between you and I is my experience, because you probably know as much law as I do, but then I know how to do it quicker. I know how to be more efficient.
I know how to answer questions in a way which is probably more pragmatic than I would. So that's the only difference between some of us who are in the, I don't know how you probably said conventional. More conventional.
Please, so I did this.
Yeah, it's probably different because with law you have to learn from other people. So for instance, I still don't have a license yet to practice because I can only get it after 6 months of working with someone else.
Okay.
That's how it works. That's how it works for us. So you actually have to work with somebody else who has experience in the field, and then after 6 months you get your license so you can practice by yourself.
But then even before this, while you were in school, you did do internships.
Yes, and even before my I got my first degree, I have always done one internship or the other. It's just the way that probably it's my family. My dad will always say, I think you should not sit at home for 3 months doing nothing.
Can gain some experience.
Not even experience, just to get an idea of what actually goes on, because it's actually, a lot of people are deluded about how the work environment is. Lots of people think, well, I'm just going to start work and I'm going to start making money and it doesn't work like that. And you won't know until you're actually there, and then you see people and you talk to people and you realize how the world of work works.
Okay.
So it's...
But not to catch, but I'm a bit... Is it better for me to just go with what I have learned in school and start up what I want to start up?
I still work on set sometimes with other producers and stuff, and I do like the little tiny jobs, or maybe behind the scenes, take pictures, and I'm learning the jargon on set. You have to be
you can't just get up and
no. You're going to keep learning to the day you die. There's nothing like you're switching it off because, oh, I'm that good and there's nobody else.
But I am that good.
Who's better than me? No, there's always going to be somebody else who's better than you. But you want to be
the best
person you can be. So in order to get there, you have to just keep pushing yourself all the time. I did work experience even when I was in uni. We had work experience. We had internships as well. Even outside uni, I still work for other people. So I didn't go straight into my own thing.
So it's important.
So my dreams and my passion, it was there. You know, like it was something that I knew I would pursue. But then you know that you still have a lot to learn to get to where you want to be. So you don't just wake up and wow,
get up and
that's it. No, it doesn't work like that.
What 3 things do you think that people need to have to be able to make a mark?
Well, I think there should be the passion.
There should be passion.
Yeah, there should be passion, and there should be acquisition of knowledge.
So passion, knowledge acquisition.
Yes. It doesn't matter if you started or not. As you've identified this is what you want to do, or this is the field you want to be in, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you, gathering information and trying to be a better one. Then go get it, basically, yeah. So,
I think to be where you want to be, you need to be hardworking. It's paramount. You're ready to work your ass off. You're ready to stay up late at night. Be ready to wake up early in the morning.
Make sacrifices.
Make sacrifices. Make sacrifices.
Yes, that too. You need to work hard because it won't come easy. There are times when you're just tired and you want to give up. You just want to sleep that extra hour. You just want to wait 5 more minutes. But sometimes that 5 minutes makes the entire difference. So you need to be hardworking. I also think you need to challenge the status quo.
You're amped. Yeah.
It's a thing with our education, it's our culture, it's our mindset. But there's a thing about not challenging the status quo. And you always find that the people who are different, who make it, who get there, are the ones who are not accepting how things are. Yeah. It doesn't mean challenging the status quo doesn't mean making it different. It just means that why should I do it this way? It could be the perfect way to do it, but I still need to challenge it. And if it is the perfect way, then you can go ahead and do it.
For me, like I said, identify yourself, acquire knowledge, have a plan, and let your passion drive your dreams. I always
these
say
are
that-
plenty ways.
Yeah. I always say
to
that
identify.
First of all, identify,
acquire knowledge,
so
knowledge,
and plan.
Really planning.
And planning. But in planning, let your passion drive your dream.
I would say discipline.
Discipline.
Because you can still have the talent, but if you can't wake up in the morning and do what you need to do, then
that's important.
You're not gonna get anything done. So discipline to help you do. The second thing would be to define for you what success is. What is success?
Okay.
So is it a car? Is it a wife? Is it kids? Or is it changing the world? Is it making a difference in people's lives? So yeah, knowing what success is to you. And then the last thing would be God. Keep your God. So your faith, having that just makes everything awesome.
Makes everything awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're welcome to the entertainment segment of The Show. I'm Elsie, and these two beautiful ladies are
Joy and Bernice.
Okay, so to begin, we're starting with the Platinum Nights. The Platinum Nights. You were there yesterday night, weren't you?
Something like that.
Oh, Joy, you did perform, and it was beautiful. What do you think of it?
What do I think of?
How did the show go?
Oh yeah, I think I really liked the setting, the feel. It was very sexy and romantic. Oh no. It was actually a very
Until somebody started singing rap.
Oh, don't hate. Appreciate.
It's
Don't
music.
hate.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What do we want to talk about? Jollof? Or lettuce?
Jollof.
Why? What's up with you
I'm
and
very
food?
passionate about the Jollof story because I don't understand why there's a big fuss about Jollof.
Because it's Jollof.
Because it's rice.
It's not
No, it's not just rice. Jollof is baked.
It's rice.
It is Jollof.
Do not make that mistake.
Jollof rice.
Okay, for those of you who do not know what she's talking about, the top chef, Jamie Oliver, created his own recipe for jollof and is getting sued by a couple of Africans because he is misleading most people, like they say.
What nonsense that?
Forgetting that young man, even though we agree with him, his version of jollof rice actually includes parsley, a slice of lemon, cherry tomatoes, onions, and bell peppers. I mean, like how?
Please, I think food is art. Okay, there's a lot of things that go into it, and people create recipes all the time. There are variations of different types of recipes.
Say something.
I don't understand
it's
why.
It's different if you're saying you are creating something new. The name is different.
Exactly.
But don't take our jollof and say you are doing your rendition and not use. They didn't even.
You didn't say lemon. I can try it. I can try it in the tree when you're finding jollof.
Oh.
Finding jollof.
You know.
See, you can't. And he didn't even. You know, the way we prepare our jollof, you blend. He cuts it whole, right? Like, just put the...
Up until today,
like someone said, it looked like jambalaya.
Up until today, I never knew there was a specific method.
It's the value. Look, even Nigerians and Ghanaians, do you know we almost had a third world war? I'm telling you, Nigeria and Ghana.
Talking about that point, in fact, how Nigerians make jollof is not the same way Ghanaians
No,
make
Ghana's
There are
jollof
different
is
methods.
baked.
So if he is doing
Exactly.
his own variation of
So
jollof,
then he should call
I
it
don't understand
something
why
else.
everybody is making a
Besides,
big
I hear
fuss.
he didn't use Maggi, so then there's a big deal.
Can you imagine? He did not use Maggi cube.
Maybe some of the ingredients used could substitute them.
No.
You know, somebody said, this is just blasphemy.
Yeah.
If I ever catch you on the road, can you imagine? You want to kill Jollof. Jollof is sunset in all its glory.
Don't we have other important things to sue people for?
No.
jollof rice.
This girl, apparently, I don't think you like jollof.
She doesn't
anyway.
It was absolutely amazing. This entire show, absolutely amazing having you guys here. You guys are the best. Super,
Thanks.
Sena, Ish, Knie, whatever, Ish or Knie, whatever he is, whatever he chooses to call himself. Marique, thank you so much. Malik Jabel. Thank you so much for your inspiring message. We are so grateful to have you, and anybody out there, this is a message to you. Do something, like Sena said, do something. Don't just sit down. You do have to add that. Don't be ashamed. But yes, do something. With whatever you have, just do something. Get some experience, get some expertise. But while you're doing that, don't sit down.
Do something
with what you have.
Do.
Super having you guys. My name is Echo, aka all of those things that I said. I just want to sign off with this. This is my personal message to everybody. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is who God says you are and what He's called you. And God says you are loved, He says you are worthy, He says you are capable. So enter this week. No mistake that you've made or mistake you're going to make is going to stop God from calling you what He has called you. Everything you're going to do will be successful if you have this mindset. Charlie, we're out.
Preach.
That's
everything
I want to do will be a success.
Wait, did you say amp?
Yeah, amp.
Ampy. What was amp?
Ampy. Amp.
See, lady, no? Oh, like that you are. I'll buy it talking.
It's been a long time for and then it's finally come together and yes. Wow, it's been a journey and then
it's been a what
it's the journey that started.
I do a lot of sacrifices myself. It's also been hard somewhat, especially because my shirts are handmade, strictly handmade. So obviously it takes time to. Do I keep talking?
The lights are off. We're kidding, guys.
Start the Monopoly.
3, 2, 1.
Don't forget to subscribe!
Subscribe.